The Takeover, baby. Loma-Lopez versus Teofimo Lopez. Unification in the lightweight division does excellent numbers on ESPN and ESPN Plus and their various platforms. Great numbers. We're going to talk about those numbers. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I had the pleasure of covering this fight. We did the BWP. If you're new to the channel, that's the Boxingego watch party. Often imitated, never duplicated. Phenomenal, successful weekend for my channel and for the lot in entire sport of boxing. You know, this fight with Lomachenko and Lopez, I thought it provided to be a good fight, good competition, high-speed kind of chess match. Lomachenko got off to a slow start, but he showed, you know, signs of life late. I think the right man won. You know, some people are nickel and diamond talking about scorecards and stuff. The right man won. That's all I care about. Now, Top Rank posted this. They did almost 3 million views at its peak for this fight. It's a flyer graphic that they made. It says Saturday's Loma-Lopez lightweight title unification bout peaked at almost 3 million television viewers, making it the most viewed boxing telecast across all cable networks since 2019. It was also the most streamed boxing event ever on the ESPN and ESPN Plus networks. So bravo to that. Those fans who want specifics, Lomachenko versus Lopez, the fight peaked at 2,898,000,000 views. It averaged 2,729,000, and the event was overall a success. That fight card as a whole card, so that was the main event, obviously producing a good fight in the best numbers with the bigger names. Now, that particular card, the telecast was like 6 hours. It averaged 1.5 million views, and it drew a 0.48 rating in the 18 to 49 years old demographic. These are personal bests for the ESPN Plus boxing programming. So again, shout out to them. They should really do a replay of this fight on ESPN. I know it's available on ESPN Plus still. If you guys have it, use my link. Let's talk about that. ESPN Plus, you can use my link below. And ESPN Plus, they have fights like this that are accessible. You can watch Lomachenko versus Lopez in case you missed it, or you want to just revisit it. ESPN Plus, they got archive fights, they got exclusive programming and BTS, and it does help the channel in a phenomenal way so I can continue to grow, stay independent when you guys click on that link. So by using my link, it does help the channel. And I mean, you guys showed out, you know, people were anticipating the fight. We did great. I'm Disney Ego. We did great this weekend, you know, with this fight. I did my best to promote it. It was a great fight. It was a fight I was looking forward to. And you see the victor, Teofimo Lomachenko. We got to see what's next. But these are very good ratings for ESPN. I think the last time they had ratings quite this high was probably Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. And that one did like something crazy, like 4 million or whatever the case is. But Takeover season, you know, they got a 23-year-old kid who had a great performance. Lomachenko, not so much. But like I said, he showed signs of life later on in the fight. And it's good for boxing. A lot of people that don't watch boxing hardcore like me and a lot of people that watch my channel, they were privy to this fight. And it did good ratings. So it means people were talking about it on Twitter. People cut it on or whatever the situation is. Now, I will not close this video without mentioning this. This has to be mentioned that I see a clear bias when it comes to certain entities and boxing reporters and stuff. And listen, I'm all for the sport of boxing. If boxing wins, I win. If boxing wins, you as fans win. So that's great. This was an interesting fight. I had fun with it. It was a fun fight. I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I promoted it. I'm glad it did well. However, you got boxing reporters who are super biased, and they're going to revel in these numbers saying how great they are, but they seem to have an agenda against PBC and they don't have this same demeanor when PBC puts up numbers like Shawn Porter, Ugas. Like, I could pull up a few, and it's crazy to me that there's this type of look. Shawn Porter versus Ugas, it peaked at 2,197,000, average 214. Or that? Oh, actually, that's the Formaya. No, hold on, that's Ugas. Okay. So look, Ugas, it peaked at 2 million. Charlos have done great numbers. You look at Charlo Harrison on Fox. Charlo Harrison 2 did 2 million. Charlo versus Korobov, that's another one I remember that did great. Boom. Peaked at 2.4 million, and so on and so forth. Errol Spence has done great numbers. Errol Spence Bundu, look at the viewership for that. Look, 4.8 million viewers. 4.8 million viewers for Errol Spence Bundu, because it came on right after the Olympics, right? Keith Thurman, I'm just showing you guys so you can see by way of contrast. Keith Thurman, Josesito, right? Draws 2.4 million. So again, that's great. ESPN, they have ESPN Plus. We don't know what the ESPN Plus numbers necessarily did. I don't know if it was combined or whatever, but ESPN, it's not basic cable. Like you could say Fox is more of a basic cable, but then again, who has just rabbit ears? I know there's some people, but how many people have no cable? Like usually what I've seen in this market is people that do away with cable. They got everything set up to stream. They got their Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. But, I don't really know I don't know too many people that have no streaming packages set up and no digital, TV basically, and also have no cable and just have a pair of rabbit ears. So the bottom line is Fox, they got, let's say, I think the number Fox, they're in, let's type it in. I think it's 114 homes. How many homes is Fox in? Right? I think it's 114. And ESPN is about 80 to 90,000. And this survey was years ago, so we don't know. Look, ESPN is still in 86 million homes. So the point I'm making is this. Fox is in a lot of homes. ESPN is in a lot of homes. The numbers were great. The fight was great. Just show love. But that's not what happens. With numbers like this, you have select media and boxing reporters that will rejoice and say, oh, these are great numbers and these are enormous numbers and things of that sort. And they'll blow it up because they have agendas. But then I just showed you all those fights: Keith Thurman, Josesito, Charlo Harrison 2, Charlo Harrison and Charlo Korobov card, Errol Spence and Bundu. These fights were on network TV as well and did great numbers. And they don't say anything. And if anything, you got to look at fights like, let's say, Shawn Porter versus Ugas. Like I said, Shawn Porter versus Ugas, it's over 2.1 million. You know what I'm saying? So Lomachenko, who they said is a huge star, he was in the best fight that Top Rank could have made within the lightweight division, pretty much, against a talker. They promoted the fight, and it did under 3 million, which is great. I'm not, I think Bob Arum said he wanted to do more. I think he said he wanted Bob Arum numbers, Lomachenko versus Lopez. It says if Lopez doesn't get viewers, yeah, I think he said he wanted it to do over 3 million, right? Whatever the case is. But the point I'm making is very simple. Just be fair and be consistent. That's it. The fight was a success. I think those are good numbers. This was literally the best fight that Top Rank probably could have made in the lightweight division. But also show that love when other people do great numbers too, which we don't see. We see Shawn Porter and Ugas, like PBC, keep throwing out getting these million plus and 2 million numbers, and people act like they're not impressed. You don't see old media rejoice. Look at Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman viewership. right? Because this is when PBC first came out. People, these same writers and same media personalities and boxing aficionados, right? They were saying, look at Thurman Porter final ratings was 3.1 million. That was in 2016. Around this time, people were saying that PBC was going broke. You see what I'm saying? Look how many views they did. 3.94, almost 4 million, right? Research has shown CBS 3.1 million, and it peaked at almost 4 million, 3.94, right? And you had some of these same personalities saying that PBC, Waddell and Reed were mad at their investment and PBC was going out of business. But this was, what is it? 2016, and this is 2020. So this was 4 years ago when fights like this were happening, or Errol Spence, Bundu, and they're doing crazier numbers or comparable numbers at the very least, depending on what fight we're comparing it to. And you don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing, you know? And the other thing is, if people are really picking sides, you got to wonder, where does Lomachenko go and who can Teofimo be matched with to sustain these types of numbers? But this is the side of the business that gets ugly, because it shouldn't be a back and forth. This is boxing. We're supposed to be fans of the sport. So let's just enjoy it. So for me, these are great numbers. I'm going to keep it consistent. But I also show love to Shawn Porter, Ugas, Shawn Porter, Thurman, Errol Spence, Bundu, etc. But you see the clear-cut agenda with other people. So I had to note that. I don't want to take too much more time to talk about it. Shout out to Lomachenko and Teofimo. Great fight, great numbers, great night of boxing. And this helps the sport. So let's continue to help the sport by covering it effectively and efficiently and equally, you know? So when you see these type of numbers from whoever, if you like these numbers, then like them always. Don't just when it's the Takeover or when Top Rank got a card, you know what I'm saying? Then the numbers is great. Simple. Let me know how I did in this video. Drop your thoughts in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter. Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All three apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.